Hello and welcome back to the Proactive Investors New York studio. I'm Christine Corrado. With me on Skype today is Ping Rawson, Dyadic International's Chief Accounting Officer, and Ronan Chelet, Dyadic's Chief Scientific Officer. Great to have you both on today.
Hi, Christine. Glad to be here.
Hi, Christine.
Hi, thanks so much for being here. So the company has just reported Q1 earnings. So Ping, I'll first start with you. It appears the highlights include a more than 100% increase in R&D revenue from the previous quarter. How have you managed to increase this revenue in such a large way?
Yeah, 2019 is really off to a great start for Dyadic, with our uplisting and also other announcement that you see, from our 8K. With our revenue also doubled compared to last year. I think we really very glad to have achieve all these milestones where we are. On the revenue side, as you know, that we signed a contract with Sanofi Aventis last year. So a lot of the revenue actually from that contract is actually recognized in 2019. As you see, that contract is about 10 months, so you will see continued revenue growth in 2019. Of course, we also signed another two big contracts with top 25 collaborators in the first quarter, and also Serum Institute, as we announced this week. So all of those revenues will add into the portfolio of Dyadic in 2019.
And we also see the company has improved its cash position quite a bit. What was the driving force behind that?
Yeah, we're very proud of our cash position with a very strong balance sheet. Since 2015, we sold our industrial business to DuPont for $75 million. We bought back $21 million over the past 2 years. Our own share buyback. So we still have about $40 million left on our balance sheets at the end of March 2019. So we continue to see, our strengthen our cash position, even though we have spent a lot of our own money to fund our R&Ds, but we are also looking for our business partners and other collaborators to contribute together to fund the R&D down the road.
So a good cash position, but we did see the loss widen from 2.2 million from 2.0 million in the same period a year ago. How do you plan to perhaps decrease that loss in the next quarter?
That's actually the reason behind that is, the kind of the offset on the our share price going up so quickly, and in first quarter we grant all our stock options to the management and the employees. With our share price going up so fast compared to 2018, we actually increased that caused the increase in the stock-based compensation. That's where explains the majority of the increase of G&A costs in the first quarter 2019. Also, with the uplisting to NASDAQ, we incurred some additional costs with our investor relationship and all the conferences, and also NASDAQ-related expenses. And that's where you see why our G&A and other expenses increased compared to 2018.
Well, thanks very much, Ping. I really appreciate that. Ronan, now on to you. The company has recently formed very exciting partnerships recently. In a recent interview, I spoke with Mark about its partnership with Luina Bio. So let's begin with a more recently announced sublicensing agreement with Alphazyme. How does Dyadic plan to collaborate with this enzyme developer?
I think this is one of our first milestones to have a company like Alphazyme. I would like to just to try to get back to you in the way we are looking at our business going forward. So we are trying to get our feet in a different type of business. For instance, animal health, human health, also enzymes and recombinant vaccines. And I think the fact that now we started with Alphazyme give us a very strong position to show the capability of our production host. And it means that in this case, the enzymes that produced by C1 will be relatively fast going to the market because there is no need for animal or human clinical trials. So that will be our first milestone in terms of the business. But I look forward to the future in which more collaboration will bear fruits and will grow to a business in which we shall have more licensing and with other companies in different fields, like, as I said, recombinant vaccines, which I think we should be very strong in it, monoclonal antibodies, bispecific, and others, difficult to express proteins. So I think that the power of C1 is the fact that it can give benefits to different disciplines in terms of market. And this is why we look at C1 as a great potential to reduce cost for the pharmaceutical, or let's say to animal and human health fields altogether.
Well, another company that has also recently announced a partnership with Dyadic is Serum Institute out of India. How does this company plan to utilize the C1 platform?
Well, this is really a great collaboration in our hand, because what we are going to do, we're going to express, collaborate on many proteins that are being developed by Serum. Part of them, again, are as antigen to be developed as recombinant vaccines. Part of them are antibodies. So once I think we shall show and be able to develop those products, Serum will definitely take those products and develop them further for the market, including clinical trials and regulatory submissions. So I think this is a very, very strong position in our hand. And obviously we shall get all the royalty for many years, and that really will bring Dyadic in a level that as a company that has proprietary and production costs will be very strong in the field of pharmaceuticals.
Well, I'm very excited to follow the company's progress. Thank you both so much for the update today.
Thank you, Christine.
Thank you very much, Christine.
Thank you.